going to talk about mental illness and see how best we can be able to provide solutions and its causes as well. Okay, so what is mental illness? Mental illness it's more it's better defined or better explained as a condition that affects one's life. It could affect your attitude, your behavior, okay, and it's on the increase, and it's also been recorded as chronic, where we've got studies recording that half of all chronic illnesses actually be starts at the age of 14 years old. So you find young adults in it. You find not only young adults, yes, we know the elderly ones who are already involved, but now it's now in the young ones, our brothers and sisters, our teenagers, our children around us. Okay, so there's a need for one to actually take a closer look and see how best we can be able to render assistance to people having such challenges. And then another thing again is that it's also been recorded that 1 in 20 adults has serious mental illness. 1 in every 20 adults. So it's a lot to take in. And so because of that, we know we've got a lot different types of mental illnesses, but my focus today, it's not on the different types, but just to see how best we can be able to render assistance as much as we can, okay, to people suffering from it. And then most times we'll also find out that people actually feel that people suffering from it don't really want to talk about it because they feel they're going to be discriminated upon. They feel ashamed, but there's really nothing to be ashamed about, because it's, if every one of us, we've got our mental health intact, but when you fail to handle it the way it should be, that's where it progresses into illness. So it's really nothing to be ashamed about because it's treatable. Okay, and so these are things, and then we've got different symptoms that you can actually look at, okay, to see, to assess if someone is suffering from such an illness. Okay, so we've got symptoms like fatigue. They're tired, you get, so they lose interest in things that they initially love doing. Okay, you find people having change of appetites. You find people having insomnia, sleeplessness. Okay, you find people having eating disorders. Okay, so these are different things, these are different symptoms, and that people actually have to get themselves involved in. Okay, these are different things that you can look at, okay, to assess if someone has got mental illness. Okay, and then, like I initially said, it's treatable. Okay, so we've got psychotherapists who comes in handy, okay, to talk to people who has got it, okay, so as to see how they can render their assistance. Okay, and then we've also got different studies showing that 1 in 6 adults has a substance use disorder. Okay, 1 in 6 adults. So, and if it's starting at the age of 14, because it's been recorded that chronic illnesses actually starts from the age 14. So if it's starting at the age 14 and then we're getting 1 in 6 adults, okay, having substance use disorder, that means that it's going to be increasing. Okay, it's going to be increasing. So there's a need for us to take a closer look at it. I know that most times we're caught up with work issues with our work and everything, but the truth is, it's not what we should overlook at this time in our lives, because it's increasing. Okay, and so what are the solutions? Now we've got different solutions. We've got different solutions that we can prefer as well. So we've got early intervention. Okay, so this is where once you notice it, once you've got someone who you've been trying to talk to, trying to see what's happening, and the person is not giving you the right response. Okay, the person is not acting the way he or she should, you should give a call. okay, try to see how best you can be able to reach out to the person, okay, because most times it's been recorded that people who commit suicide are people that at a point in their life they were overlooked, okay, they tried reaching out but they were overlooked, they were not properly handled, they were not properly cared for, and that's what progresses into suicide. So when you notice this, okay, when you notice this, go for early intervention, speak to them, reach out to them, speak to someone who you think might be in a better position if he or she is not giving you a listening ear, okay, and that's one solution. And then we've also got medication, okay. I know these medications are